So before we start this video, a little disclaimer. This is not an attack video on Deji. This is not me making fun of Deji by any way. Deji, you're one of my favorite people in the world, and you might say this is like a heart-to-heart talk between me and my younger brother. I'm not upset at you, I'm not disappointed, I'm sad for you. And so before we start, please go show Deji love and support because he really deserves it. He entertained us for years, and I think that's at least we can do is to go support the guy and to go show him love. I'm going to be honest with you. My opinion, you may not like it, but please understand that I'm saying this out of love. I'm not saying this out of hate. I'm not saying this out of having any bad feelings for you. I love you. You're one of my favorite people in the world. So, why did Deji lose? Well, first of all, actually, obviously, big ups for him for getting inside this ring. Being in a boxing ring, especially in front of all of these people, is very stressful, especially in the first couple of fights that you will have. You would be stressed. Like, I remember when I used to box, my first couple of fights I was literally dying from the inside because of how stressed I was, and I was fighting in front of much less crowds. So big up for you for that. Obviously big ups for Vinny. He was good actually. He had heart, so yeah, he wasn't bad at all, he was good. But Deji had the potential to destroy Vinny, but here's why Deji lose. So the first thing that he did is because he had a lot of pressure on him. Deji, everyone was saying Deji is gonna destroy Vinny, Deji is gonna knock him out, Deji is gonna kill him, Deji is gonna decapitate him or whatever. So all of that was a stress on Deji. That's why he rushed in. He wanted to end the fight quickly, so he burned himself out quickly. That's why in the first round, Deji was tired from the first round because he have gone all out. He have dished out a lot of punches. And big ups for Vinny for eating these punches. And the guy has heart. He actually can take punches. I didn't think that he is that tough. I thought he was a winner. I'm sorry, no disrespect. I'm not judging anyone by his looks, but I thought that he was not tough at all. But so big ups for him, man. You deserve a round of applause. Good for you. But as for Deji have put a lot of power in the beginning. He rushed in, wanted to end him, wanted to knock him out fast. He burnt himself out. That's why he was tired from the first round. At the end of the first round, I can see Deji was tired.
Not seeing him throw with full force. He doesn't quite know how to use his reach to use that against the weight and the strength advantage that we're seeing at Deji.
Big breath, big breath, big breath. Good boy, good round.
I need you to stop the charging, okay? No tackling. Right, box out.
Good work, big breath, big breath.
Hands up, relax. Deep breaths, get your hands up, behind your head. Deep breaths.
Okay, so the second reason why Deji lost, I think because he was overconfident. He was not cocky, he was not arrogant, he was not underestimating Vinny. There is a difference between being overconfident and being cocky. So everyone was saying that Deji is gonna knock him out, Deji's gonna kill him, blah 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 blah. So obviously Deji rushed in very confident of himself that he's gonna knock Vinny out. He really didn't think that Vinny was tough, that Vinny was gonna take these punches, were not gonna get knocked down or knocked out. That's why he burned himself out. But the main reason why Deji lost is more on his trainers, not him. I think the reason why Deji lost is because of his trainers. No disrespect, no offense to his trainer, but the reason why he lost is because a good trainer will know the right training to anyone based on his skills and based on his experience. So Deji, now don't get me wrong, no disrespect, but Deji is still green, he's still naive. He only had one fight before that and he didn't train that hard before that fight. So that's why I think that the approach that the trainer needed to have training Deji should have been a lot more different. The trainer needed to be a lot more strict in training Deji. Deji was going on vacations in Mexico. He was hanging out and chilling in Miami. Like, look, no disrespect, but your trainer needed to quarantine you in the last month before the fight, just like Vidal did to KSI. Like KSI was quarantined in his camp. He was not allowed to go out. He was not allowed to go anywhere. He was only allowed to eat, sleep, and train. That's it. That's what I think that your trainer should have done. One thing that I have noticed, bruh, you didn't work on your flows on Jake Paul fight. It was very similar to Jake Paul's fight. You rushed in, you beat his ass for a while, but then you got tired, then you got burned out, and then the other guy have used that, and then the other guy won. You needed to work on your flows. You needed to work on your stamina, bro. Look, I'm sad for you. You had great, incredible potential to be an incredible boxer, but I think you need to have I think you need Vidal to train you. The same trainer who trained KSI, bro. This guy is a very good trainer. He turned KSI from a gamer to this beast who beat Logan Paul. You have heart, Deji, you have power, but you needed a good trainer. You needed to have the right mindset and the right mentality, just like your brother had. And one more thing that a lot of people have talked about is Deji's shape. He was not in good shape when he got in the fight, and I think the reason why he obviously could have lost a lot of weight, he could have been shredded and all, but I think why he didn't decide to lose a lot of weight because he wanted to have power behind his punches. But the thing is, if you want power behind your punches, you needed to strengthen your core and your hips, because these are what power came from the punches, not from being big, not from having. Look at Logan Paul. Logan Paul is big. Logan Paul has big muscles, but in the first fight against KSI, he was burned out. So it's not about how big you are, really. It's about how to work on your stamina, having a strong core, knowing how to have the right power behind your punches. One thing that I have noticed that you were focusing more on power than technique. You wanted to knock Vinnie out, you wanted to redeem yourself and to prove to everyone that you are one of the best YouTube boxers that is out there. I get it, I completely understand this, but you needed to learn how to balance technique with power, because power without technique is pointless, and technique without power is also pointless, because if you have technique and you don't have power behind your punches, you're not going to be able to knock down your opponent, and you're not going to be able to knock him out or to have any damage on your opponent. And if you don't have technique behind your power, you will burn yourself out much faster. So, Deji, don't quit boxing. Don't listen to anyone who tells you that you shouldn't box anymore. Don't do any of that. You just need to have the right mentality, the right trainer that will motivate you and will push you beyond your limits, so you will become much better than you are, because you have potential. But I think you just need someone to guide you in the right way. I think Vidal is the perfect guy to do that. So please consider that. Don't quit boxing. Take your time before your next fight. Train more and more and more. And take your time when you're training. Don't try to rush to fight someone else to redeem yourself. Quit boxing. Don't do any of that shit. Just find the right trainer, have the right mentality. You need to learn how to balance between your boxing skills and the mentality that is up there. And please don't be upset of what I'm saying to you. I'm saying this to you because I care about you and because I love you. And yeah, so yeah, please share this video so he can see it. I hope this video makes him feel better, and I hope this video make him understand the flaws that he had so he can work on them. Again, don't quit boxing. Don't do any of that shit that everyone is telling you to do now. Fuck everyone. Use that, all of that negative energy to motivate you. Use that as a fuel to motivate you and for you to become better and to become a winner in the end. So everyone, again, please go show Deji love and support. He deserves it. It's at least what we can do to him. He entertained us for years. He's one of my favorite people in the world. Deji, I love you. I wish you the best. And yeah, I see you guys tomorrow. Peace.